Hello, and welcome back to another episode of LukesterCraft. Now, I know you guys probably wanted to see me going doing a bit cave exploring, but I think for today's episode we're just going to continue. We're just going to widen this mineshaft like I mentioned before. I've also got a couple of creeper friends hanging about outside my door. I did hear them. I heard something jumping about anyway, but now I see that there's actually fallen down and they probably wanted to come in here. Oh, close the door. I was trying to shoot them through the door with an arrow, but ended up opening the door, which is not what you want to do. And I'm getting avatar awards and achievements, considering I think that they come up once you clear. Whoops. That was close. Too close. Right, anyway. Yeah, as I was saying, I think those avatar awards just come up because of due to resetting my cache or clearing the system cache before to get my old world back. Then I think they just start coming up again the same way that in-game items start coming up even though you've found them all before. So I've had that happen a few times. I remember there was, I can't mind how many creepers it was I killed or whatever it was that came up saying about killing creepers and unlocking an avatar award, and it was just after I killed a creeper, so if another creeper had suddenly appeared behind that or from somewhere without me knowing, then that could have cost me, like, I could have lost my items, or well, not lost them, but I could have died and had to go back to get them, but still would have been annoying. Creepers seem to be getting like more and more, or well, mobs in general. I've noticed a lot more going around than on previous versions. So maybe they've changed it so that more now spawn. Who knows? Anyway, we'll get this expanded down to there and work out from there. So, we'll work out from there where we're going next. I'm wanting to explore that cave at some point, but I might leave it for now or block off the sides just so I can mine down the way and start gathering materials, because I prefer to go cave exploring when I don't have an inventory full of valuable items and materials that I might need later on. And I don't really want to make a chest down here just yet. Hopefully when I collect enough iron at some stage later on I'll be able to run some rails down here and make this look better, and it'll be easier to get up and down without having to walk or that, yeah. But it's good knowing that I've sort of went further with this than I did previously on my old main world, where I'd only got down to that point and thought that was some massive cave system waiting to be explored, so didn't bother and ended up abandoning this place completely, so never saw it again since losing my world, which is a bit unfortunate. But now this time we'll be able to go down there and properly get things sorted. You get quite a lot of gravel. Sometimes you actually find a lot of iron and other materials behind the gravel, so it is sometimes useful to dig up any, like if you come underground and say you're digging up a slime farm, if you find big areas of gravel like this, it can be helpful to dig them up, because I know I found a lot more like iron and diamonds and things at the time from doing that. So you might think it's just a big area of gravel that's using up space down here, but it's actually hiding away a lot of valuable materials that you might actually need. For some reason I keep thinking I'm going to turn around and see a creeper, or that I'm going to see something down there, so I might cover that up again like I did on my old world. I need to make sure I'm doing this right as well. just so that it's like in line. More iron. See, that's iron I never found before on my old mine shaft down here, due to having only dug it out too wide like it originally was until I started doing this. So if I'd done that on my old world, I would have found this iron, and a lot more iron at that too. Quite a lot more. Well, that was about 13 chunks of iron there, I think I counted. I'll just fill this back in for now, because well, I don't really want this random space next to my mine shaft. Plus I think I hear things coming from around that vicinity, so we could be running near to or alongside another cave, or part of that cave, so for now I don't really want to find those areas, because I'll probably just block them off and come back later. But I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time and just block it off and then completely forget about it until after losing my main world, which won't happen this time. This time I've done what I should have done in the first place and made a cloud backup of all my Minecraft saves as well as other game saves, just in case. And I make sure to do regular backups when I can, although I think with the cloud game saves backup, it actually stays in sync, so if you save to your main hard drive then it'll save to the cloud as well, so that if it does do that then that's really good. So then I won't need to worry about losing any progress if, say, I lost my world the next time I come to play this. I'll just be able to go on the cloud, get my game save back and continue from where I left off. But now pretty much this entire series we're going to be doing the exact opposite in terms of redoing my entire world from scratch. So, but as I've said, we'll hopefully get back to the stage of where I was before, with the slime farms that I had and the various bases plotted around the world, in which this was one of them. Although, as I've said many times, I never really went further down here than that cave there. And I'm also going to need more tools, so I'll need to go back up. This is why I made stairs before, because I hated having to jump up every single step like this. Right, crafting table. I think 3 more pickaxes should be enough for now. At least we're finally making some good progress with this mineshaft that I never originally fully expanded and explored like this the first time round. So, and although I'm thinking of just blocking off the cave bits for now and continuing to mine down, so knowing my luck I'll end up digging down into another cave, so it'll be as if Minecraft itself wants me to go cave exploring. I think when I finish down here I'll head back to my main base and start putting away some of these materials and start maybe get a wheat farm on the go and get some because I always liked having a lot of wheat on me. Well, not wheat, but bread actually, for coming down doing cave exploring, so that if, well, on the old Minecraft where it was just eating wheat would fill your hunger bar back up again, then it was really helpful for when you get attacked and you needed to quickly replenish your health. But now you have to fill your hunger bar and then wait for that to replenish your health, which might sort of add a new dynamic to cave exploring. So that's maybe partly why I don't want to go back to exploring the cave just yet, in case I'm not prepared food wise, because I don't think all these apples will be enough to last. Plus it has a pretty much full inventory, and this coal's going to take over a lot of that as well. See, this is all coal that another mined the first time round, so this was all coal that I could have had and been using for the first time that I was down here, but now I'm just digging it out this time around. And I prefer to fill in the gaps as I go, so that I don't have all these spaces where things could possibly spawn. And I'd rather not waste torches back here by sort of leaving these big holes for things. Whoops. If I can get the right tool. I was just making sure I'd filled that in before filling this part in. Whoops. Hopefully don't fill in my exit. So I think I have done that before. I was come down to do mining in general, and it accidentally filled, like if I was to put some stone here and block myself in. Wouldn't be the first time. Right, I think for now, just as a safety measure, yeah, even that I'll just do for now as a safety measure. I was going to fill it all in, or well, put 4 bits of cobblestone down, but I think that should be sufficient enough. It's like I've created a doorway, like an extra shaft mine there. I might do something like that down there, it's like a doorway into the cave, so that I can keep mining down the way without having this cave effect. Also need to make sure I don't fill in a bit where I'm going to actually be digging it back out anyway. I'm going to quickly grab those snowballs and just throw them down here, because they're taking up unnecessary space in my inventory slots. Well, we're getting closer down to where the cave area is, so I'll see what I do once I get to the same level as that. At least that'll free up an extra slot in my inventory for more cobblestone and whatever else I managed to find along this way. Right, I'll just quickly place these here for now, although I'm about to break them, but I'm just going to make sure that this is alright. Right, I'll be taking away this ceiling anyway. And then Right.